So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now Golden State's starting five. Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Mullen. And it's Barrett in at the power forward position.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Mullen. Ray Allen pulls it in. Lewis checked in for the Thunder. Passes it to KD. Shot from the wing, and it's good off the glass.
Nothing you can do defensively right there. Kevin Durant, his release, too quick.
Out to the wing. And here is Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. First quarter, just over a minute played. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Defensively, all eyes on Klay. Great scorer, but also able to beat you with the pass.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Fires it up. Warriors with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And then Durant with the jam.
And you remember there were questions about KD's athleticism going into the 2007 draft. None now. He can throw it down with the best of them.
That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's now 6 points for KD. KD's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. They double-team Curry. Inside, Mullen. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
Here's Westbrook. Offensive rebound. And then Kemp slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating chance opportunities.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Thompson against George. Here's Payton. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Outside Mullen. For the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Mullen's got 5.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Here's Lewis. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Substitution. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The pass to Richmond. Right side, Kevin Durant. Shot clock at 5. Thurman passes to Richmond. Charity strike shot, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Now, here is George. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Here's KD. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Well, this is the thing with Steph. Doesn't just live at the three-point line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A nice shot by KD.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And here is Curry following the three from Kevin Durant. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Tim Hardaway. Stolen by Lewis. Payton attacking. Outside for Durant. Pass to George. For three. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Payton. And that's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Beautiful catch and shoot from Kevin Durant. He's one of those guys that can do it consistently every night.
Here's Short. Defended by Durant. Thurman passes to Richmond. 6 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Richmond's got his second bucket tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's George. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to KD. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring game. Think about the Warriors here so far.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Lewis. Payton is out there with Allen. Then it's Paul George, and it's Sigma in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Sigma. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the three ball is good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Short. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Short's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Now here's Lewis. Back to George. Lewis kicks to George. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Hardaway. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Kicks it out to Allen. Payton outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hardaway against Payton. Hardaway, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. George passes to Payton. Down low. A fadeaway. Again, Oklahoma City.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Full. Knocked away. Stolen by Allen. Left side, George. The three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over them to come out much more aggressive.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Haywood's checked in. Ellis comes in for George. Brown is checked in for Ray Allen. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Peyton. Here's Barry. Clock at 4. Sweet little floater. Barry's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Westbrook. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mullen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Westbrook and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Davis dishes to Mullen. He kicks to Thompson. Over Brown. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Thompson.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now Davis, after Westbrook's missed 3, goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good from Chamberlain. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Golden State also making some changes. Durant comes in for Mullen. And Steph Curry subbed in for Baron Davis. That one drops. He ties it up. And here are the Thunder now. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Durant, and a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got 14 points.
What I love about Durant, doesn't force anything. Everything comes naturally and under control.
Here's Curry, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Curry's gotten physically tougher, which can help you become mentally tougher. And the thing you like about him is he likes to put in the work.
Richmond, he's checked in for the Warriors. KD against Durant. Lewis, right side. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Barry. And it's Golden State's ball. It's Richmond on the wing, defended by George. That puts them in the lead. He's got 9.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the pass to Kemp. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Lewis, left side, just 5 to shoot. A deep 3 from Durant. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
To the paint, here's Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. And some good
helped them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson is out there with Curry. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Barrett. And it's Chamberlain in its center, walking down the middle. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Now Curry. Cans the shot from the wing. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there. And so George will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 1-point game. Here's Kemp. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Now here's Thompson. Open and close and nails it. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Smart move. You want to keep the defense guessing. Running Thompson inside is a good way to do it.
KD against Mullen. KD passes to Lewis. Knocked loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. Goes up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Now here's Durant. He's got 19. From deep. Steph Curry with the rebound. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Chamberlain against Durant. Allen for three. Cans it from downtown. Allen's got his second basket of the night. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Back to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Haywood's checked in, and Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Kevin Durant. Westbrook finds Allen. Oklahoma City moving it around. Haywood the pass to Johnson.
And, you know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here for the night. That's good from Johnson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Green.
One of the great second-round picks of the modern age. What Draymond contributes is somewhat irreplaceable.
So he gets them both. And here now the Thunder. Outside Westbrook. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Thunder lead by 1.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
And they double up Davis. Pass to Green. Over Johnson. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Good work defensively by Johnson.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Left side Westbrook. Green with the rebound.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Nailed from three-point land. Short's got 5 now.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Time called here, the Thunder going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made. Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And the Warriors making a change here. Richmond's checked in. 1:33 left in the third. The high post shot, and no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Durant, and he lays it straight in. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 2. They get it back.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And that one drops.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Now here's Richmond. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Davis. Softly drops in the floater. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Sigma. A rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Scooped up.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
KD against KD. Durant kicks to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Johnson against Davis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Davis with it. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Gary Payton. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And that one falls for Davis.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot first mentality.
He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And so... Been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Johnson. Williams is out there with Payton. Then it's Ellis, and it's Sigma in at the center position. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Gary Payton. Thompson looking for an opening from past the arc. That shot misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Here's Payton. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender is right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And
oh my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Hardaway against Johnson. Clock at 6. Hardaway, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target with his 3. Thompson outside. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Howard Thompson.
We're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for Williams. Mullins checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Hardaway. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thompson passes to Chamberlain to tie it up. Thompson misses.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Pass to Ellis. To the middle, and stolen by Chamberlain. Thompson inside the line, and right on target. Good. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kent's checked in for Ellis. Kevin Durant comes in for Johnson. Allen's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Georgia subbed in for Gary Payton.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Here's Barry. Over Lewis. Barry misses.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
George looking around. Allen for 3. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. And it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chamberlain got 11 rebounds in the game. And he dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Durant against Mullen. Over in the corner, Allen. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Allen's got 9 points here in the second half.
And we all know Allen is used to these pressure situations. When they need a basket, his team feels comfortable getting him the ball.
George against Curry. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
George against Thompson. George passes to KD. Now Allen fires from deep. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson finds Curry. Buries the triple.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Durant with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's George. Got it!
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind. Now here's Curry.
You You talk about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
Passes to Kemp. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Durant. Can't cash in. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And we know, of course, Klay coming from a basketball family. In fact, his father back in 1978 was drafted #1 overall.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw.
Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, and how about that feed there from Sigma to set up the basket? The big.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Here's Thompson. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last. So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Paul George. Durant is out there with Kemp. Then it's Allen, and it's Sigma in at the 5 down low. Allen for 3. The shot missing. Curry with the defensive effort. Broke loose, stolen by George. Outside Durant. The pass to Sigma. Ray Allen is on the wing. Kemp, it's good on the putback.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He is a massive drawing fouls. One, you have to close out on this jump shot, and he drew the contact by jumping into it.
The free throw drops for Curry. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Durant just inside the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
And here is Curry. Six on the shot clock. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Another shot. They shoot again, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
KD against Mullen. Outside, KD. Pass to George. This one for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Barry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get wrapped.
Yes!
That's a momentum bucket from Stephen Curry. Big-time shot from a big-time player.
Durant against Mullen. Allen for the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And so they foul intentionally. Outside Curry. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
How do you stop that? You have to play KD for the drive, but then he just rises up like that, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up missing both free throws.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma.
Go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all.
Bulls from the top of the key. No good.